Prince Harry has just experienced what many are calling the greatest humiliation of his life. After losing a major court case, he is now searching for every possible way to manage the heavy financial burden that came with the defeat. The outcome has left him emotionally exhausted, and during this incredibly difficult time, Meghan Markle is nowhere in sight. The woman he has always spoken of with such admiration is not by his side as he faces one of the hardest moments of his life.
As new questions are being asked about the state of Prince Harry's marriage to Meghan Markle, as she stayed away from his darkest moments, with onlookers saying he looked to be a broken man.
Although Meghan has now arrived in the United Kingdom, she did not come to stand beside Harry after his legal defeat. Instead, her visit was focused on her own goals, mainly promoting her lifestyle brand, which has struggled to achieve the level of success many people expected. At the very moment Harry appeared to need her support the most, she was nowhere to be seen. Her absence quickly became one of the biggest topics of discussion, with many asking the same question, where is Meghan? Yet when Harry needed her most, she simply was not there.
Harry probably could have done with a bit of support from her, because let's be honest, he's not got many other people in his life willing to stick their neck out and to support him, because he's destroyed all of his relationships. But for Meghan to not be there, even in the background, that to me is not a good marriage.
I don't think we'll see her, because when Harry's having a difficult time, Meghan doesn't want to be involved.
History teaches us that if you are not of use to the Duchess of Sussex, you're in a very lonely place. And that looks like the place where Harry is right now.
Harry appeared completely heartbroken because he had believed this court case would become another major victory for him. Instead of strengthening his financial position, the outcome placed him under even greater pressure. He was determined to win, but when the judge ruled that there was not enough evidence to support his case, the decision completely shattered his confidence and left him emotionally devastated.
I don't think Harry would ever think I would lose, because this is Harry's whole problem. He doesn't think like that. He believes that he deserves to win and he should win.
In that moment, Harry may have questioned the choices that led him down a path that has now left him in an even more difficult position than before. Soon after the ruling, he attended an event at Chatham House, but the carefully practiced smile he had carried with him from Montecito had completely faded away. Instead, he looked like a man who had been deeply broken. This time, there was no way to hide how he truly felt, because any attempt to pretend would only have made his pain even more obvious. As he spoke, the disappointment was clear in his voice. It sounded unsteady, and the weight of the defeat was written across his face. His emotions seemed impossible to control as he struggled to decide whether to feel angry, disappointed, or simply accept the outcome. He appeared completely overwhelmed.
2 p.m. today, when we found out the result, he was doing a speech at Chatham House and his voice was shaking. He was all alone. He was clearly broken by the whole thing. Yeah. His wife wasn't by his side.
At that moment, Harry needed someone to offer him comfort and support. With his relationship with much of the royal family still under strain, the one person many believed should have been standing beside him was Meghan Markle. Instead, she was nowhere to be seen. Harry faced one of the most humiliating moments of his life completely on his own, during a time when many people felt his wife should have been right there by his side. Her absence made the entire situation seem even more heartbreaking, because supporting each other through life's hardest moments is what many believe marriage is all about.
That's what you do in a marriage. But Harry is always there for Meghan, and she is never ever there for him when he needs her. And I think that's very, very telling about the true nature of their marriage. And I don't think it's a happy one.
She was not there on the day the verdict was announced, and she was also absent the day before when Harry visited Chelsea Hospital. On Thursday, July 9, the Duke of Sussex visited the Children's Hospital in Birmingham, where he spent time with patients and staff. During the visit, Harry delivered a speech marking the 20th anniversary of the first well-child nurse, reportedly telling the staff that the work they do is changing lives every single day. These are the kinds of public appearances Meghan has often welcomed in the past, yet this time she chose to stay away. She may eventually appear during the Invictus Games, where the attention will once again be on the event, the cameras, and the public spotlight. She has also promoted the clothing she wears through online platforms, earning commissions from those sales. But when Harry was facing one of the most difficult moments of his life, she was nowhere by his side. To many observers, it created the impression that Meghan enjoys the glamorous occasions but prefers to keep her distance whenever life becomes difficult.
Meghan, as I say, was expected to go to Invictus yesterday, the launch, but actually it was far better for it because everyone would have been focusing on her rather than Harry playing whatever sport it was with various service personnel promoting next year. We got a proper promotion of the Invictus Games.
Some people believe Meghan realized that Harry was unlikely to win the case. As the situation appeared to be turning against him, she reportedly continued to insist that she would not travel without the security arrangements she wanted. Whether that was truly the reason or not, she remained at a distance while Harry faced his courtroom defeat on his own.
And children will not join Harry in London over safety fears.
After everything had come to an end, she arrived in the United Kingdom, a country she had previously said she would not visit until her security concerns had been addressed. That unexpected change has led to even more speculation. Many people believe she chose to avoid being linked to Harry's courtroom defeat and only appeared after the legal battle had already ended. During several of the most challenging periods in Harry's recent life, including the criticism surrounding *Spare and his previous security court cases, he has often appeared to carry the weight of those struggles by himself. Whenever negative headlines seem to follow him, Meghan often appears to be somewhere else.
First time though, when there was backlash to do with Spare, when Harry lost multiple times to do with the security court case when he was in the UK, whenever Harry has ever needed his wife, probably a good hug like we saw recently with Catherine coming down that mountain and Prince William being there to give her such a loving embrace, Meghan is never ever there to support her husband when he needs her.
Harry damaged relationships with members of his family and longtime friends because he believed Meghan would become his strongest source of emotional support. Yet during one of the most difficult moments of his life, she was not there beside him. Instead of facing these challenges together as husband and wife, the focus often shifts back to Meghan herself. Harry's emotional struggles receive far less attention, while Meghan continues to remain at the center of the public conversation. Many people believe Harry might have coped with these difficult situations far better if he had received stronger emotional support at home. Instead, it often appears that everything revolves around Meghan and protecting her public image.
Oopsie, we're going to have to leave the royal family and go to pastures new in Hollywood to make our billions there. Well, look how that's turned out, right?
There have already been constant rumors surrounding their relationship, and situations like this only fuel even more speculation. If their marriage is truly built on love and mutual support, many people believe Meghan would have stayed close to Harry, even if she chose to avoid appearing in public. However, Meghan has often seemed comfortable when cameras are present, which makes her absence during such an important and difficult moment stand out even more.
And let's be honest, things aren't great either, are they? Between Harry and Meghan at the moment.